Hey everybody, welcome to a quick channel update. What you're looking at on your screen is Old World, a 4X game with a couple of twists that is currently in open access beta, alpha. I don't know how far they are. I can't really find a proper release date, so if a company is in that state, it's probably going to take a while to finish this, maybe a year or so, I don't know. But it's already playable and rather stable. I did a couple attempts, I'm checking in on it every now and then. I still not think it is ready for a Let's Play, though it is soon ready for like a showcase video, for a let's check it out video that I'm gonna probably do, maybe do like 6 to 8 episodes on it, show you guys what it's all about, and yeah, that is gonna come up, but not next month, maybe in February, somewhere in that range. Anyway, so that's not the purpose of the video. The video is to let you know that, well, both the Endless Space series and also potentially my Crusader Kings series are coming to an end. And as I did last time, which worked out quite nicely and everybody participated, I wanted to... hang on, let's actually try and... attack a couple barbarians. It doesn't make sense, but whatever. I actually want to get your guys' feedback and input on what we should play next on this channel, because mostly I'm doing this for for you guys. I could play privately, right? I wouldn't need to torture my voice and record all this and go through all the trouble. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's half for you, half for me. So that's the deal here. So I'm gonna put up a couple games that are in my interest zone, and they're quite varied, and then you guys tell me. I'm gonna put a couple comments down below the video, and you can just upvote the series that you like. I'm not gonna count downvotes. You can still obviously do them, but I'm not gonna count them, not gonna do any math, even if it's just subtraction. I do that at work already. I don't want to do it in my free time. So yeah, that's actually a stupid idea to attack these guys. So we're just going to stand around here and look cool. Now, the first game I want to suggest that we play on the channel. A lot of you might not know by the content that I actually... that I actually have available on the channel, is that my gaming roots are pretty much in RTS games. I loved Command & Conquer. I played Warcraft, almost competitive, played StarCraft 2, played a lot of RTS games and wasted a lot of time in those and had a lot of fun with those. So I'm not sure that competitive, like an old guy trying to get into a competitive RTS game is going to be fun to watch. But there's one out that is not quite RTS and has a bit of a mix in it, and without further ado, it's Iron Harvest, that I didn't pick up on release because I had other projects on the channel and I was quite busy with other stuff. But it is a pretty game. It is more on the real-time strategy front. It's a bit like Dawn of War, which I also played. And yeah, so I would love to check it out. It's a bit of a different pace from the usual games that I play on this channel, and that is actually quite good for me, because I need a bit of a I'm a bit of, would you say, I'm 4x'd out. Like, I want a little bit of a break from the 4X games, because I played so many of them recently with Humankind and Endless Space. So yeah, I just want to switch it up a little bit. So that's choice number 1, is Iron Harvest, an RTS with like a not high emphasis on base building, more on strategic resource capturing. I didn't look into it too much, so we could play that. Number 2 is, it's been a while since I last attempted a role-playing game on this channel. Last series, sadly I didn't finish. I stopped it after like 70 episodes or so. It wasn't that well received, and honestly the game, I got a little bit tired of it, because it's not, it wasn't what I really, it's like, yeah, the story didn't quite grip me that much. But I found 2 games that are actually really, really interesting to me as role-playing games, and those are Tyranny and the Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now understand, Pathfinder Kingmaker is quite long, quite difficult. So that's going to be more like a replacement maybe for Crusader Kings 3. It's going to be with us for a while. Maybe I'll choose a different format, like upload every second day or something, and then we'll have the other series in between. I'm not quite sure yet how to tackle a game that large with the amount of content that I can put out. But Tyranny is maybe a bit more manageable, and I would love to play either of those, so I'm going to put them both up for voting. And yeah, we'll find a format to make it work, and I'll try my darndest to stick to it. And before you get any, like, I'm gonna play it slow. I'm gonna read most of the text. I'm gonna try and immerse in the world and just have fun that way. Cause yeah, I don't wanna power game a game that like anybody already knows, right? They've been around for quite a long time, so we're not gonna reinvent the wheel there. We're just gonna explore a beautiful game world and immerse ourselves in it. And yeah, that's gonna be the theme there. And the last one that I'm gonna put up for vote is another crack at Stellaris. We did play that a little bit on the channel. I quite enjoyed it, and I did play it a bit in private, though by no means am I an expert or anything at the game. We gotta choose a tech here. Whatever. I'm not gonna continue this save anyway. Just something for you guys to look at, because this game here is really gorgeous, and it changed its graphical style quite a bit. So I'm assuming they are really hard at work on this. Anyway, Stellaris. Yes. So in the meantime, there's been 1,000,001 updates, as just Paradox, as they do, right? They release a game and then they keep working on, keep perfecting it. I got a couple of those. Of course, I'm gonna buy most of the rest. They're rather cheap to get by now anyway, and I'm just gonna get them on some sale. And then we're gonna do... I did choose a research. Bug report. Okay, now I'm stuck here. Great. Okay, so no more distractions from the game. So Stellaris is the next choice. And again, with this, I'm gonna try and play it, not really roleplay, but it's like I'll just try and have fun and immerse, because that's the type of game that'll let you do that. And I'm not gonna min-max and try and be quick and set up a pace and try and high difficulty like I would do within 4X game or with maybe an RTS game. So yeah, that's the third or rather fourth choice, depending how you want to view it. So I'm going to put a comment for each of those down below this video, and you can click your likes on it. The one with the most likes, I'm going to most likely play. I'm going to reserve a bit of a judgment call here, because if I get a hankering for one of these games and it's 1 or 2 votes that decide, then maybe I'll click the like button myself and put a bit of a veto power in there. I'm just reserving that. But if it's like 15 to 1, and then I'm not gonna play the game with a 1 vote. Don't worry. I'm gonna make your votes count. Just if it's on the fence, I reserve a bit of a imperialistic, fascist doctrine rights, right? So that's that's just my my prerogative as the one who will play the game and create the content. Anywho, I think that's about all that I could say. So yeah, get to voting, please. I'm also gonna take up any suggestions you guys might have, and it stands without question that we're gonna pick up another Endless Space playthrough somewhere down the line. Maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in 3 weeks, I don't know. But of course, it's part of the channel. Most of you are here for my Endless and for my Amplitude games. Or games together content. So yeah, I'm gonna provide that. Don't worry, that's a given. But just I like to vary with maybe 2 or 3 games at the same time, and so hence this vote. And then we'll see if it's an RTS or if it's a quicker game. We'll replace 1 cycle of Endless Space with it, and if it's a longer game, we'll replace like a slot with it, like Crusader Kings or something like that. Okay. Thank you much for listening. Thank you for voting, and have a wonderful day.